excited to have like a spotlight on Fresno.
It's not the sexy San Francisco, or it's not the sexy LA.
Why do you think the Central Valley has been overlooked by a lot of politicians?
Because of our high communities of color.
We deserve attention too.
That candidate who wins California has an excellent chance to win the nomination.
Central California's most powerful news affiliation, to bring you breaking news first.
So we're meeting her at 1:30. Okay.
Fresno Street out, rapid on entry, 3 vehicles, slow traffic in the area there. Also here in town, Van Ness and Ventura.
We're here in Fresno because Bernie Sanders has his very first rally here in the Central Valley. It's kind of a big deal that he's campaigning here. A lot of times politicians ignore this part of California. And so I think it shows that it's a part of his strategy that he's trying to, campaign in different parts of the state.
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the right.
So right now we're on our way to a coffee shop to meet with a community organizer here in Fresno that's super involved with get out the vote efforts, especially among young people and Latinos.
Jasmine Leyva. I'm a senior organizer at 99 Roots.
So what does the youth Latino vote look like right now here in the Central Valley?
Across the 7 counties that make up the Central Valley, we've seen the largest turnout of young Latino voters in the midterms last year. There are a lot of young people, young Latino voters, young Latinx voters, but we exist at the cross-section of many identities. We've had, I think, over 3,000 pre-registered young people who are just ready to vote.
And just so I have that number correct, so across the 7 counties here in the Central Valley, youth vote is the highest
that it's been in the past. Yeah.
We have got to reach out to young people who are the most progressive young generation in the history of this country.
I just ran into Avery Harper, the campaign reporter with ABC News covering Bernie Sanders. From your perspective, from talking to the campaign and sources in the campaign, what is their strategy to win in California?
They're definitely going after the Latin vote here in California. They have a whole staff, press secretaries that are dedicated to Spanish language media. And so it's not only about talking specifically to those audience, but it's also about going to those areas where those people are.
So, wait, were you in Bernie's campaign on 2016?
I was not, no. But I was a big supporter of Bernie in 2016 and was lucky enough to actually be brought on board here in the new year.
Bernie Sanders coming to the Central Valley. A lot of candidates ignore the Central Valley historically.
Absolutely. This matters to people. This matters. I grew up in Bakersfield. When a presidential candidate comes to your hometown and takes time to talk to you, takes time to meet with those folks, takes time to actually show that he's here for you, that makes a difference. His path to victory is going out there and organizing, winning the Latino voters, winning the youth.
Where it says volunteer, right? It's going to come up with a number of different things like survey my friends about.
Here in the cafeteria after the rally, there's a bunch of high school and college students learning about community organizing. They've downloaded this Burn Now app and they're inviting friends to join the campaign.
All of these people here are going to be our student leaders on campuses. They're going to be canvassing, they're going to be tabling, they're going to be pulling out the app and talking to people about policy.
We believe that's where our power comes from, right? Being proud of being from the Central Valley, of who our parents are, where they come from. We were filling out forms for our parents, but at the time we were 9 years old, right? And we were navigating institutions. So these are young people who have lived in this reality, and now they're learning how to take action and have a voice.
Just from your sense on the ground here, is there any one candidate that seems to be resonating with young people and young Latinos here?
I think traditionally we've been like, oh, this is the party choice, like this is who I'm going to go with, is not necessarily true now.